So Jayden Daniels goes down, gets injured again, this time his arm, and it's just so frustrating that you think that a guy who's been legitimately in and out of this lineup has not been able to play for a full season, who's not realistically in game ready shape right now when you keep going in and out of lineup from the jump of the season. You never got into the flow of the game. You never got into rhythm of the game. Your body was never truly brought up to speed. And you think it's smart to have this man go out there and just get hit after hit after hit. The leading rusher, 10 carries, 51 yards, 4 sacks. This man's taking a beating. He's taking a nap. Everyone's going to point to, I know Nick Wright is going to be like, see, it's his body. This was my concerns. He's taking a beating. He's taking an absolute beating. Anyone who thought that this was a smart game plan to have this guy out there and have him just pretty much be like, hey, we just need you to get that. And this is what I was so mad about the other day. I don't think I really talked about it as much because I was making specifically a Seattle Seahawks video where Dan Orlovsky was like, Jayden Daniels has to be like Josh Allen to be able to win this game. And I agree with that. Except you can't ask this quarterback right now to be Josh Allen and take all these hits when he's not fully healthy, when he's not himself, when he's not up to speed. So it's just so irritating. It really is. It's mismanagement. People aren't necessarily going to see that because they're going to be like, well, what does it have to do? It's his upper body. Or like, hey, we're men, you play tough. If you're out on the field, then you know, it's football. What are we going to do? Sarcast the ball? It's not what it's about. It's called being smart. It's called understanding how the human body works. It's physiology. It's kinesiology, biology, all the ologies. It's just math. It's just science. Seriously, it really is. This stuff is an art and a science, and they're just messing it up. They really are. They really are. Why do you think these athletes warm up? Why do you think they warm up? Just for on an individual game basis, they got to warm up. They stretch. They run around. You know, Jayden Daniels has all his things to get your body warmed up and ready to go to avoid injury. And when you're not actually up to speed, and we see this a lot easier in basketball, for instance, or baseball, because, you know, specifically pitching, throwing is a pretty violent, action. You're throwing a ball literally like 99 miles per hour. And so they ease you into the starts. They ease your body. They don't ask you just to go out there in your first outing and throw 100 pitches. It's not what they do. And in basketball, you see when a player misses a handful of games, it's very obvious, oh, he's a little deconditioned. He's not up to speed. He's a little tired. You could see it. You see it on their face. You see it. They have minutes restrictions and stuff. But football, the truly most violent physical sport, well, he's healthy. He's back out there. Put him back out there. And it's just like, it's not smart. Like I said, it's just basic science. It's the human body. We can just be all cool and be a bunch of bros and be like, oh, you know, you're blowing this out of proportion. If he's out in the field and he's healthy, he's ready to play. Oh, injuries are part of the game. Yeah, they are. Yeah, you're going to get hit. Yeah, you're going to get injured. Absolutely. Doesn't mean that you're not smart about it, though. Get the ball out of this man's hands. Stop having this guy carry the ball. I mean, his first game back with a hamstring injury, you have him take a beating, and you're asking this guy to be the leading rusher when your team is 3-5 and you're going up against a 5-2 violent defense. One of the best defenses in the NFL. It's just dumb. It's just not smart. It's just not smart. How do I know it's not smart? How do I know that I'm right? Because I was proven right. That's how. That's how. And this is why I ripped Nick and I ripped anyone who talked about Lamar Jackson and his body. And they're like, Harbaugh and Lamar doesn't really want to play if he's not fully healthy. And it's like Lamar knows his body better than anyone else. If Lamar does not feel fully 100, even if they say, yeah, you're 100% cleared, that's fine. But if Lamar doesn't feel right, it's like, yeah, you got to protect yourself. You have to protect yourself. And Jayden Daniels also individually has to do a better job of protecting himself. He has to do a better job protecting himself. No question about it. But so does the team. So does the team. I mean, Jayden Daniels is electric, elite, special. He's banged up. You throw him out there with an already decimated team to begin with. He's got no weapons. No one's open. Collinsworth's talking about the whole broadcast. No one's open. Surprise, surprise. Great defense and a banged up offense. Just seems it's just not worth it. It's just not. And it's just infuriating. It really is. This is so angering. Because you get robbed of greatness, of someone who's truly elite. And we were able to even see it in pockets of this game with an incomplete roster and him obviously individually banged up. It's just, yeah. It's just tough. It really is. You can't reliably, as a quarterback, get hit that many times, that frequently, and not have any repercussions. You just can't. You just can't. Unless you're just really lucky. And Jayden Daniels is not lucky so far in that regard. This happened to Lamar Jackson too. Lamar Jackson kept getting banged up and was not available. That's what Colin was like. I remember when Lamar Jackson was up for a new contract, that initial whole back and forth with the Ravens, and he was like, "Listen, Lamar's not available in January. What are we supposed to do here? He's great, he's elite, but he's not available, and when it matters most." And he was right at that specific statement. Not that you shouldn't pay Lamar, because obviously you should, but he was right. And then Lamar started finally getting healthy and was smarter about taking the contact, taking the hits. I mean, we talk about Josh Allen's always getting banged up. I mean, Josh Allen all last year played with a like a banged up whatever. He had a brace on his hand the whole year. And then this year, he was screaming in agony. It catches up to you. It absolutely, undeniably catches up to you. So, this is a tough one, man. I'm just frustrated. Jayden Daniels, you got to protect yourself. And the Washington Commanders, you got to protect Jayden Daniels. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about Jayden Daniels and the Washington Commanders? How do you feel about him getting injured again now? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single comment. So whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and I absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all generally feel connected to. Something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.